Hello everyone, and welcome back to the series I'm calling Casually Competitive, Mario Kart World Edition. This challenge is all about determining just how much better competitive players are than casual players, and how much effort is realistically required to achieve that level of gameplay. I'll be taking a time trial of each new course that I attempt for a baseline, followed by a timer recording how long I spend learning new techniques. Then, I'll record a new time trial to show growth, and conclude with a race against the CPUs on the map. This is all to build up to hitting the online scene all at once at the end. I'll be using Peach on the Mach Rocket or Raw Pog. If you missed the other videos, I do recommend watching them first, but there's nothing lost by jumping in here. Last time we went to Starview Peak, and now we'll be continuing around the outer edge to Sky High Sundae. But first, it's time to run the last track one more time to see if there's been any skill loss. I'll be doing this for each subsequent video as well, running the previous track once before getting into the new one. So, without further ado, let's head back over to Starview Peak. Alright, let's head to Starview then. We're gonna race against our ghost, as, you probably know already. I mean, sure you get the gist. Anyway, let's race against our ghost, make sure we can still do what we did before, and then we can move on from here. I like this place. It's a glacial palace. Or maybe a palatial glacier, I don't really know. Anyway, actually, interesting effect of this challenge. All the tracks that I didn't like before, I'm starting to really like. When you put in the time, I think I might have said something about this, but when you put in the time to learn these tricks, every single one of these tracks becomes a lot of fun. Like, even the ones that you don't necessarily like. I got the full drift there, by the way, both on the jump before that and on that glider path, so definitely going to be ahead of my time trial now. Unless I screw up here. Well, I did not. Well, I mean, yeah, I did. It wasn't good. But, let's see if I can salvage it at all. Oh, no, it looks like my time trial is gonna beat me. That's fine, we just have to stay mostly caught up. 0.1, I mean, that's pretty consistent. Anyway, as I was saying, I now love all the tracks I've been racing. And, I can only see that continuing, so. Gotta land in a drift for this. And then we can get that one. Alright. The full drift there is just so valuable. And there we go. Good. Alright, that was much better. I didn't go in the water nearly as much. I did still a little bit, but mostly avoided it. Alright. Went from slightly behind to 0.589 ahead. I like it. We might actually beat our time trial for, another time in a row. Which is nuts. I know I keep doing it, but it's not the criteria. I don't have to beat my time trial. I just want to make sure I can still do it. I guess beating the time trial kind of proves I can, huh? Alright. It's kind of like the ultimate proof. Good. I always do better after I've let the ideas marinate in my head for a while anyway. I didn't do it super well on that last lap though, so definitely lost a bit of time over the time trial. Let's see if it can eke out a victory over us or not. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Alright. For yet another time in a row, we are going to be beating our time trial. Which is nuts. Alright, what is that? Not much, 0.4 seconds. Alright. Cool. Well, let's head on over to, now that we've confirmed that we can do this still, let's head on over to Sky High Sundae. Alright, here we are, heading into Sky High, and just as a reminder, we're going to be racing the Nintendo Ghost now to set a default time. Whatever we set here is going to be the time to beat. I'll just be running it as I normally run Sky High, this time with mushrooms. Alright. This place looks like it's gonna give me diabetes. Alright, cool. Good so far. Actually, I do like Sky High Sundae. I've raced it a lot. Sometimes I jump over that with a charge jump, but not usually, so I'm not going for it this time. Let's get these coins. Also, I like to use the mushroom at the beginning there, instead of the spot where it says to. Because I like the take the trick. This is one of the few tricks I actually learned at this place. I usually go lower than that so I get less air, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright, cool. 1.9 seconds ahead of the Nintendo time. Okay, 5.4 seconds ahead. Alright, smoked it. Let's see how much time we won. 2:02 is, gonna be our starting time for Sky High. Beat it by 6.4 seconds, which is that's pretty good, it's pretty good. So, that'll be our starting time. These times by Nintendo, though, they're like, you know, they're kind of put there to be beaten. They're not made to be super competitive. They want people to be able to beat them. So, yeah, alright. Let's go watch the, world record run, start a timer, and then see how well we can do this track. Alright, we have viewed the world record time. Now let's head back in and see if we can make some of these optimizations. Now this one in particular, I mean, the guy who runs these world records is insanely good. Like, he's got a lot of them. But, like, these people who run these are insanely good, and I would like to stress once more that I am not going for world record. So apparently taking that path is faster, and it is. I can already tell that I'm ahead of my time trial. But I didn't even take it fully correctly yet. So it gets even better. And then he, like, jumps over this and then tricks through the coin, which I screwed up. Yeah, it's nuts. It's completely insane. But I did get this part right. He does just jump off of here. But they actually go down here much earlier, like, a little bit after. Like, obviously not that early, but my god. Anyway, as I was saying, though, I am not going for the world record itself. I'm just trying to drive quickly, and that is not the way to do it either. Even that opening, like, holy crap, now I'm all over the place. Now I'm... That was the weirdest sequence of events. I find this opening quite interesting, because it's, like, not even supposed to go for the glider. You're supposed to trick here, and then go, like... Oh, hey, I actually got it that time. Cool. And then you're supposed to trick from here onto the rail, and then off, and then through the center. I messed it up, though. He actually doesn't even attach to that rail until the second coin, which is interesting. Ooh, okay. Whoa! Alright, almost. Okay, well, missed 2 coins. Lovely. 3 coins. Lovely. That's fine, though. This is definitely not going to be the final run. Still learning the first lap, and he's got crazy variations on each of his laps. Okay, well, I mean, hey, I got to the rail. I'm not supposed to be up here. I don't belong up here. Alright, we're back down. I've never actually... That was weird. Okay. Alright. Alright. Much better, okay? We stayed much lower that time. Aim for the cones instead of the ice cream. Alright. Bit of a head of... Start over our... Oh, okay. Well, we were ahead of our other time by 0.79 seconds, which is nice, but, I mean, had to fumble it. Apparently we had to fumble it. Like, seriously, this path is, like, a blast to run. Which I guess is the point, right? It's a game. You're supposed to have fun. But I really do like running. Like, this course has always been one of my favorite courses, just because it's fun to ride. And this is not diminishing that in any way. Like, running it fast is not making it more, like, less fun. Probably didn't save as much time that time, huh? Yeah, only 0.66. Whoa! Great. Need to be tricking off of that left rail a little earlier, like that, see? Easy. There we go. Oh, too far. Why did I do that? Well, yeah, now I've got more coins. It was calculated. I really expected to get that now that... Oh, hey, what? Okay. Whoa! Alright, cool. That was a good start, though. Nope. I can't do that. If I don't hold all the way to the left there, then I overshoot the rail. Alright, I don't... Yeah, that was good. Well done. Very good. And... Nice. Okay, that was not the plan, but, you know, whatever. We're rolling. Let's roll with it, see what happens. Kind of. Needed to be just a little bit higher than that, though. The goal is to hit the coin without hitting the ground. Nope, too early. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to me? Why am I doing this to me? Oh man, I love that one. It's obviously slower, but it's very funny to watch it happen. Okay. Ah! Ah, okay. Ah, no, I'm still in. That's more like what I'm talking about. That was very low. That is good. And, I was basically tied with my guy, so that alone, just being low, saved, 0.3 seconds. It's solid. Okay. This guy's got kind of crazy variations in the world record runs between the, first and second laps, too. And then the second and third. Oh, well, that's what I'm going for, if I could just... Actually, I'm gonna go... You know what? It's not in the world record. I'm gonna try up here. That's why. It's slow. It's slow. I'm gonna... Let's just jump down here. Screw it. Got too much focus elsewhere, I guess. Wow. Okay, that delay... I mean, any delay on that is detrimental. Maybe maybe there should be shake tricks. I know those activate faster. Or they seem to activate faster. I guess I don't know if it's true. Well, that time it was just me. I did the wrong thing there. But it looked like it came out immediately like I wanted it to, so that's nice. Also, I know I said earlier that I really need to start rewinding instead of just going through all of the... Instead of restarting over and over, but reality is that I need to be at max speed for the trick to line up the way it's going to when I'm actually racing, so... I can't restart. I mean, I can't rewind easily. Alright, oh, no. Well, that's great. It's not a good sign that I'm still screwing that up. It's pretty easy. Starting to get this opening pretty solid. I mean, I say that, and then I take a interesting route on it. Lovely. But, you know, we're still in the game, so... Not a problem. I'm not supposed to take that inner rail, according to the world record, but I do like it. Oh! Yeah, okay. Shouldn't have done a double trick, but supposed to just slide off and then trick in the air. That's fine, though. Okay, well, that was a little suboptimal. Probably like 0.5. Okay, good. Oh, had to ride up the wall a little more. I must say that it is, honestly quite gratifying and really cool to see a track that I have, played a lot, actually. How much effort, I mean, how much time can be saved just from a little bit of effort put into it. Like, barely any time at all. That was weird. That was very weird. I liked it, though. Anyway, as I was saying, it's interesting and really cool to see that I'm already gaining like 1.2 seconds on my time after just implementing a little bit of stuff. Like, that's lap 1. Lap 1, I'm gaining a whole second, like almost a full second. Even on like on the less quick laps, and more than a second on the fast ones. So it's really cool to see. I mean, it's like, how much time is even? We're at like 50 minutes right now, and it cost me to look at the timer right there. I missed going down low. I missed the trick, so everything kind of fell apart there. I'm gonna lose some time here, but even still, I'm a whole second and a half ahead. I'm going into the third lap. And last time I almost finished, I was only 2 seconds ahead of the whole thing after the third lap. I mean, I just royally screwed that whole thing up, but I'm still ahead, despite the fact that I took a terrible line there. And it's like very little effort. Like, very little time was spent trying to do that. Well, missed the first coin. And the second. Well, not the second. I missed 2 coins. Again, I'm not really supposed to be going for that rail, but I don't care. I like it. I like the path I've chosen. Got a nice mixture of world record strategy and my strategy, and I like it. Feels like a much more competitively viable path. And maybe I'll learn more of the competitively, like, the ones I actually see happening when I'm in the races. But, for now, these feel pretty good. I mean, I got a lot of hype there, but, I mean, 0.9 seconds over my casual time. Gotta be happy with that. Alright, stay low on the cones. Good, good, good. And, nice. I mean, I overshot, so, great. How far ahead are we right now? Only a 1 second. That's fine, though. We are getting used to it. Best time ever. My best time here would have finished at 2. Let's see if I can still maintain that. I mean, I'm gonna hit 20 again, but only at the very end. Almost. It would have been a little slower than that 2 seconds time. I mean, that 2 minute time I had before. You know, I'm changing very few things about how I ran Sky High. Like, the biggest changes are the opening right there. And, well, okay, I guess it's not very few, but I'm changing it that I open not with the, I don't open with the glider anymore. And then this, I'm not taking over the hump anymore. I'm trying to cut off the jump, and then coming up here is new. But I always rode the rail here. And I always, rode the inside wall here, but now I'm doing it significantly lower. Or trying to, at least. That I ended up driving up way too high, and I lost a lot of time there, but which stinks, because that was a really pretty clean run up until that point. Well, wish I was a little lower so that I could, or a lot lower, so I could have landed on the ground there and done another trick. Yeah, only 0.5 seconds ahead, it's sad, but that's fine. Okay. Let's see if I can... I can avoid the... Okay, actually, it's pretty easy to avoid the rail. I don't know why I haven't been going for that. It's just instinctive, I guess, for me to go for the rail. Alright, here we go. Apparently that's faster. My best run with the rail has been about... I need to go for the outside coin on that one. Anyway, my best run with the rail has been about... 1.2 ahead. This is without so far. Okay, it's a pretty good low run, but I am down a coin, and let's see what we got. One flat. Okay. Skip the rail in the last lap, too. That time I just tricked off the wall. I didn't feel the need to go up there. This is nice to be going this fast, though. Okay, very low, very low, very low, and not bad at all. Can I get a sub 2 on this one? Oh, that would have been sub 2. That would have been real good. 1.58. As I was saying, we should be able to run a pretty clean, Sky High Sundae at this point. No, I forgot. I went for the rail. I do want to not go for the rail, so I am going to reset that one too. I missed the first coin and the second coin, but I got the third coin. And missed that one too, and the rail. Wow. Okay, no. We're better than that. Come on. You know, it's funny, because I would have thought that, this track... Like, if at the beginning, I would have thought this track would be the shortest one yet. But we're actually... The timer being at an hour 29 right now. We're actually past, Acorn Heights time, and Boost Cinema time, because Boost Cinema was faster. We're not quite past, Starview, Peak yet. Thank God, because Starview Peak was like 2 hours. But... It is significantly more than I expected, and I think that's just because I really like this track, and I want to get it good. I want to get it real good before we bail it. Or before we accept it, because I've had some good times as potential finishes, and I just didn't let them go through. Okay, staying low on the cones. Delay that one a bit. Good. To stop us from going into the air. Good, good, good. 1. Oh no! What? Nope. Wow, that was kind of a cool turn, though. He turned like on. She turned hard left. We got this, come on. This track isn't that hard. Honestly, it's a lot of fun, though. I love this track so much. There we go. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Probably should... Well, maybe I should have delayed the trick a little longer, but I liked it. What? No, I don't want to go orange. No, not orange, not orange. Orange is slow. I mean, no. Let's see what our time is, though. I'm curious. Even if it's 1, though, I'm not keeping it. Oh, that's sad. I got that coin again! Without, going on the rail, and this time, without, on the first lap, I mean. Good. Nice, nice, nice. Good. 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 Okay. Yeah? Nice. Alright, alright, come on. Enough of this ice cream place. It's fun to play here, but let's go. We got this. That's what I'm talking about. Good. Almost got the coin again without going on the rail. Good. I mean, I did miss the coin that I tried to flip over, but the real point, time saver there is not going super high. Okay. Staying low on that part too. Good. Good, good, good. And 1.1. Okay. Yeah, alright. Good, good, good. See if we can get it the second time around. Yes, we can. Good. Yes. Stay low. Good. Come on, at least 2. Come on, at least 2. Hahaha, yeah. Alright. Let's just not screw it up on the last lap. Good. All 3 laps of that. Good. Now all that's left is this. Oh, dang it. Oh well, too high, but that's fine. 158.757. Alright. What is that, like almost 4 seconds? Well, not quite almost 4 seconds. It's 3.25, right? But that is nice. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Perfect. Let's go do a versus race and see if these skills transfer. Alright, here we are. Sky High Sundae. We've got the computers set to 150. I mean, the CC set to 150. Computers are on hard. Items are on normal, just like normal. Let's go. Did we learn anything? Anything applicable? Could have gone through right there with the boo. Yeah, we'll just use it now, whatever. Hey, got a mushroom. Alright. Good. I decided to go a little bit later so that I could get the item block. Worked out just fine for me. Got a mushroom and a coin. Probably gonna get my mushroom stolen, that's just how it is, but... Let's go. Come on. I'm gonna save the mushroom for, blue shell dodging, though. I don't want to use it, in the time trial slot. Okay. Still solid. Good to stay low. Good, good, good. Yep, yep. Yep, went a little too high again. That's fine though. Okay, kicking butt. Good. I'm gonna keep it anyway. I know we're on the 3rd lap and I could probably safely use it, but I want to keep it. Okay. Oh, come on! Come on! Oh well. Could've used the mushroom to recover from that too, but I didn't feel the need. We got a blue shell on inbound. Oh yeah. Oh, perfect timing for the boo. I dodge a blue shell with a mushroom on a wall, and then a boo steals my coin. That's great. Alright, that's a solid lead over the Koopa too. And it was very gratifying to see a blue shell come for me to dodge. I enjoyed that. Alright. Definitely learned some stuff on this map, and it seems to be applicable immediately to racing, so that is fun. I cannot wait. I feel like we're pretty solid on this one, and yeah. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and please tune in next time when we hit the amazing Wario Shipyard. It'll be a good time.